everyone, welcome to my channel, Paula Empty Nester at 40. So today I'm so excited to share my second video of my Weeding Wednesday series. So today we're going to be using one of the taller wooden houses that you can pick up from the Dollar Tree along with some fairy lights. These just so happen to be Halloween ones, but they are white in color. And then I am going to paint the wooden box using my Crimson Chalk Waverly paint. I picked that up at Walmart. I've used it for numerous projects. So I'm going to start off by removing the tag on the back of the wooden house, and then you have to give it a really good sanding because this project, oh, look how easy that one came off. That's like a rarity. You know that. If you're purchased stuff from Dollar Tree before, you know that's rare. But anyways, you have to give it a really good sanding because we're going to not use the inside. We're actually going to use the outside for this design. So you want to make sure that when you paint, you're not seeing any of the remnants of the sticker. So once that has a good sanding, I'm simply going to paint the entire wooden house using my Crimson Red Waverly chalk paint. Okay, so here's where half of the fun begins with this project. So now my wooden house is completely painted. I am going to punch 6 holes into the front, which is actually the back of this wooden house. So you can position them wherever you want. I'm not doing anything special. I am going to use this push pin, or you can use anything that has like a screw head to it. If you have a drill, definitely use a drill. I do have a drill, but I was trying to show how you can do this if you don't have a drill. So I'm simply going to take that push pin, and we know that these little wooden houses just are particle board in the back. I think that's what it's called. So simply jam the push pin into the backing. It takes a little bit of force, and then just start jiggling or wiggling it just to make the hole a little bit bigger than what the puncture the push pin gives you. So again, I'm going to repeat that 6 times. I'm just going to eyeball where I want them to be. It's all based on the design that you pick for your Cricut design, or if you're going to do a printable and Mod Podge it, that's where you're going to determine where you want to make your holes. Okay, so now I've already cut my design. I'm pulling it off of my mat now, and I'm going to begin to weed it. Everybody weeds differently. I think the concept is exactly, there's a basic concept, but everybody has their own style. I just purchased this new transfer tape that I have heard great things about, rather than using either the Dollar Tree one that sometimes just doesn't grab, and it's not really transfer tape from the Dollar Tree, it's more of the transfer liner. It does work great, don't get me wrong, but sometimes it's just a little frustrating when there are small, thin pieces, I guess I should say, and this design actually does have thin pieces. Um, so I'm going to try this new transfer tape, and let me just tell you, I'm not 100% like in love with it. I love the Cricut transfer tape, but it's just super strong, and when you have something again that has really thin lines on it, or you have a product that you've painted, sometimes it lifts the paint when you're taking um, the transfer tape off of your project after you've weeded it. So, anyways, so I'm simply going to weed my design, and then I'm going to put the transfer tape on, and then I'm going to place it back on my little wooden box where I want it. Okay, so now I'm done transferring my image over. I'm making sure my glue gun is on because the next step requires us to use a glue gun. I love this image. This is just a nativity scene, and I just grabbed it from Google Images and then turned it into an SVG so that I can use it in my Cricut. If you're interested in me making a video on how I do that process, just let me know in the comments below. So I'm taking my lights and I am going to position the lights in the back of the box so that the lights shine bright through the holes that we made. So you're just going to play around with the fairy lights, hot glue them to the back so that the light itself is positioned right on top of the hole that you made. There's 6 lights in the fairy light set. There's 6 holes that we made, so everything should work out perfectly. And the little box with the battery and the on and off switch, you're simply going to glue that to the back, but make sure you glue it with the screw facing up so that you can go in and change the batteries as needed. And that way you can glue it rather than just leaving it loose. look how great this piece turned out. Honestly, all Dollar Tree products except for the Cricut machine that I used and the vinyl. The vinyl actually was from the Dollar Spot. I paid $1 for it from the Target Bullseye. I just absolutely love how this turned out. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this inspired you. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you're notified the next time I upload a video.